Oblivion is my 5th favorite game of all time. So you can bet how surprised I was when I honestly kind of forgot that the speculated release date was going to be later next week when everybody found out that this was in the works. And I had no idea that I would be doing this today. But here we are, and I'm glad, because this game absolutely deserves it. And once again, out of nowhere, in the context of this channel, not an art stream this time. But I'll be going back to that next week. But for today, I just want to make the premiere, make my first time replaying this game actually special. And of course, let's see, this little guy is going to be down here on the right because he is not the focus of today. The focus of today is going back to Obliv. And then of course we're going to have this little guy here. This guy is going to be our Subway Surfers gameplay. Now without further ado, we're just going to keep this as the... That's neat. Wait. Yes, you can skip the default. It's neat how it shows you the options first, though, when you just barely start this, because who clicks play on a game without starting the options anymore, or ever? This is all well and good, though. Yes. Oh wait, difficulties. I doubt it actually changes their AI, it probably just changes, it probably just does the same thing that Skyrim does, and every other Bethesda game. We'll be turning vibration off though, because I do have my controller plugged in. When I do start playing this game regularly, it will be with a controller. Because honestly, my history with Oblivion with this game is a little bit rocky. And that's... wait. Everybody be quiet. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I just realized that the, there we go. None of that was showing whatsoever. Yes! As they say, we are so back. Alright, fine. Scroll through all this, Todd. I will have a habit of calling this game Todd. That's going to be its official name. Oblivion is just its second name. And of course, you can bet that I did not get the horse armor edition, because honestly, at the end of the day, I bought this game for Oblivion as a game and not Oblivion as a product. You know, because I mean, just like my personal history with this game, Bethesda's current history has been a little bit rocky, to say the least. Current history as in late history. Recent history, I should say. Thank you for picking borderless windowed by default. Thank you, Todd, or whoever chose to do that. Yes. The Unreal Engine 5 game experience. Setting everything to low because this computer is only a mere 4 years old at this point. What is my rocky history with this game? Basically, I tried... Well, first of all, my exposure to Elder Scrolls started with Skyrim, just like everybody else. And then I tried playing this game because it was the one that came before, and I didn't really get into it. I was getting frustrated with it. I kept playing it like it was Skyrim, which was my biggest mistake. Which kind of led me to dropping the game for about a year, and then picking it up again, and then actually getting into it, and then... sometime after that, I found myself without a computer, my own personal computer for a while. So I bought the game for the Xbox 360, and then I played the heck out of it on there. And then when I got my own computer again, I played it there, and then modded it to, well, Oblivion and back. And as of right now, I think last I checked, I have about 650 hours on Steam for the base game. Let's see that name. Let's see that Todd Skyrim name. We're gonna do this and then we're just gonna get into the game. There he is. Okay, that's the only name I want to see. We might look at that later, though. But without any further ado, shall we begin? And everybody be quiet.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion.
Salute to Patrick Stewart.
Which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Yes. Only in this game would you celebrate the hearing of such words. One thing I want to point out too about this game is that one thing that it doesn't do that installing just a whole amalgamation of graphics mods for the original game is that you can't really improve on the overall animations in the original game. But for this, it looks like they just went all completely out. Like with the Elder Scrolls Online trailers. Like, they got the people who worked on those for this entire game, and it looks pretty awesome so far. In we go. I know what I'm doing for the rest of the week, and also this entire day. The stream is probably going to be like 4 hours long. It's going to go past my bedtime, but it's worth it. Journeyman of Blunt's power. Too late. Yes, this is... Crud. I did mention earlier, this is the Unreal Engine 5 experience. And that even if it sets... even if it... First of all, the game is 120 gigabytes, and secondly, even if you set the graphics low, which it already did, it probably could be running a little bit better. I didn't really have any particular plans for what kind of character I want to play as, though. Wait a minute. What is this? Origins, you say? You are a true Imperial from... You could either be from the Nibene or Clovia. This is new. If you're an Imperial, but what about everywhere else? That's pretty cool. I guess it changes whatever stats you begin with. These origins. Like I previously noticed, this is honestly it's more of a remaster, and it's as much of a remake as it is a remaster, I'd say. This is very cool, though. I think for the time being, though. Wait. This is the... Yes, this is the Bosmer. Nimble and quick, making them elude scouts and thieves, no fire archers, blah blah blah. We've all read this a million times when we played Skyrim. Let's see. In Kratzwood. You spent your childhood in Kratzwood, near the region devastated by Molag Bal. The foul energy still lingered there, and your resilience grew amidst the danger. How ironic would it be if you wielded his mace while playing as one of these in his game. And then Reaper's March, the border region the border region that saw you grow is plagued by anger and resentment, and after centuries of war, you quickly learned how to soothe people and avoid unnecessary conflicts. So let's see, resilience to disease, I imagine, or better speech. I'll go with that for the time being. Actually, hang on. Ah, man. Okay, looking at this now, unless it changes in the body. I was gonna point out how the sizes aren't really all that different. unlike in the original game. Then, wait. Oh, right. Okay, I see. I see how this is. Every time this this body type thing, it always gets me because it makes me think of the back in Dark Souls, where you could choose to be a more slim character, or more on the chunky side, if you will, or you could just have a big old proportionally large head or small head. But no, this just means male or female. Got it. I see. It is a bit confusing at first how newer games do this, but it's nothing worth crying home about. So anyway, yes, the oh really? Okay, I swear the complexation only it affected just the overall rotundness of the character, and not just the skin color, but I guess it just affects skin color this time around. Alright, here we go. Now here's the bread and butter of the game. Here's where we're gonna be here for like 6 hours. This is just gonna be the entire stream, so get ready. Yes! You actually have beards, mustaches in this game. It's funny how literally nobody had any of those in the original. If we just... I'm gonna close my eyes. Wasn't expecting... I'm gonna close my eyes again. Ah yes, the adoring fan haircut. Every time you hit the randomize button, like 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get a super old character. By the looks of it. Actually, let's see. Reset everything. Oh wait. Ah, here we go. I see. Okay, so that's... Okay, it only changes attributes by the looks of it. Understandable. Only 30 strength. That is, that's... oh. That's rough, buddy. Really gonna be able to carry everything. But as someone who's played, who mainly plays this game with the Ascension mod nowadays, that hopefully shouldn't be too much of a problem. Ah, yes, here we go. Reset all. Alright, perfect. Holy moly. No, I was kind of joking when I said that we were going to be here for like 6 hours. I might have to take that the sarcasm in that statement out. What if I just actually hang on? What if I just made a character that I made for the original game? That's just the usual white hair, yellow eyes. Except more of a intimidating looking assassin, which was that character that time around. Actually, I'm curious. Randomize everything. Look at this guy. That's just funny. Any second now we'll get a good one. I swear it. Just looks so goofy with all the haircuts. Hang on. I think we got something here. Just need to... it goes as far as that. Truly randomizes literally everything. Oh, no, they really went all out with this. Going as far as the hair colored gradient. Alright, we are just going to reset everything again. Let's see. Things might be a bit quiet for the time being, but let's see. Only 16 minutes in. Whether you're watching or rewatching, you can probably just skip ahead. If you want to get to the steak and potatoes of the game, of course. I did want to take a look at the Argonians and Khajiits, because Khajiits, from the look of it, they don't look like deformed camels anymore, thankfully. And honestly, they don't look too all that similar, both all that similar and I guess dissimilar from how they look in with Oblivion Character Overhaul 2, which is the mod that everybody uses. Which honestly is a good thing, because they still retain their unmodded identity in a way. I can't wait for Wilburger to get his hands on this game. This honestly feels a lot better than the. I mean, obviously it would. It feels better than the previous character creator, because these are a lot more obvious in what they do. people are going to spend hundreds of hours in this alone. I can just imagine seeing the Robbie Rotten creations now, with the amount of chin options here. Okay, this just reminds me of the potion seller. Okay, hang on. Wait. Okay, so let's get back on track. Big brain engage. Or small brain. Character just looks like Anakin, to be honest. Mainly just the hair. This looks like my brother, to be honest. I don't know how good this is going to look, making a character with white hair in a photorealistic setting like this, because then at that point you're just going to make them look like an old man. But I mean, let's try it. Salt and pepper. You can at least tell a difference in that, but that's probably because the graphic settings are the lowest they can possibly be right now. Yes. Okay, good. We're gonna be picking this because I'd actually like to be able to move around quickly. I really hope you're able to change your appearance later. I might just have to go for that. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Yeah. Alright, silence may end. We are good to go. We are good to pick up the cup, as you normally would. That's not the cup, that's the next best thing. Holy crud, this field of vision is gonna make me nauseous. Hang on. Just a second. Okay, before I get spoiled on anything here. There's an FOV slider in this game, right? You don't have to edit 9 file for it, right? Correct. Please. Where is it? Solution scale. Ah, here we go. First and third person. That's handy. Alright, let's just go with that. Okay, that's a little bit better. You know what? I'm taking these. You can't tell me no. I wonder if this game is going to be Steam Deck certified with all the just the overwhelming, first the overwhelming size and the amount of just the graphical intensity of it all. Speaking of which, here we go. Yep, everything is as low as it can be, and oh, hang on. Let's minimize as much as that as I can. This might make things considerably look a lot worse, though. Just saying, it might not be as much of a remaster anymore. Don't break. Hello. Hello, Zeron the Gamer. Good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, good. We're still alive. And the game is running, questionably, just a little bit better. Yes! One thing that's been missing in every Bethesda game. Good to hear you again, Wes. Wes, the Johnson. What the? Really? Oh, okay, I see. That's handy. But the inventory is just, it has everything in it now. Also, yeah, turning off whatever setting I get Steam Deck Verify. I wonder how well it runs. If it runs at 60 FPS, unlike my current laptop, which is kind of, it's melting on the inside. I'm gonna turn this back on, but let's see. Put that at its lowest because it's making the inventory portrait just go into Atari mode. There we go, that's a bit better. This inventory is looks relatively unchanged, which is both a compliment, which is both good and bad. I mean, it retains the classic style, but also the classic style kind of had some issues. Can't wait for the modding to get a hold of itself. Alright, what are we doing here? Balin the Dreth. How are you doing?
Imperial in the Imperial prison. I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash.
Yep, true,
How
indeed.
sad. I bet the guards give you special
Not yet.
treatment before they...
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
that's right.
Not until later.
You're going to die in here,
Until the Dark Lord.
Imperial.
But that's a story for another day.
Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're...
You know, I might just have to... This is becoming,
if you...
hang on. I'm gonna turn that back, off. Because it's not really fun watching something in only 60 FPS that isn't on the Xbox 360. Things gonna look worse, but at least it'll run better.
Guards are coming for you.
Indeed. Oh wow. Already leveling up. Okay, wait. Where's the, which button is the... Not that one. Okay, auto run. How do you change your perspective? You go into third person. Oh wait, you just have to... There we go.
What's this
Just use the
prisoner
mouse wheel.
here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
This feels and looks really janky, but in a way, that's kind of the half the charm of the original game.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
Salute to Patrick Stewart.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
This does not look nearly as good as some other people have it, but that's mainly because I turned the DLSS off.
Gods give me strength.
Indeed. What is going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why the heck am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet.
Ah, yes.
As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Dialogue pauses are a lot shorter.
I am your
Who are you?
emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
You were
are
born
a
87
citizen of
years ago.
Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should I
You will
do?
find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Ah, that's reassuring.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
You know I gotta do it. Hang on. You know what I'm
Better not
thinking.
close
You know
this
what I'm
one.
thinking.
There's no way to
Where's the
open
quick
from
save
the
button
other
again?
side.
Don't try anything.
Ah, yes.
This is your lucky
Perfect.
day. Just stay out of our way.
Where's the... There it is.
Your
We got hit markers.
now will save us from the coming darkness.
Quickly,
That's fun.
Give me a reason to kill you.
Actually, wait. I didn't even have to... I didn't even have to... to yield at all. They just kind of stopped. Alright, I'll take it.
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
Wait a minute. We got a light spell going in, right? Oh, holy moly. Okay, not looking at any of that yet. Unless, wait. Is this a light spell, or is this just... It points to the nearest quest
Those
marker?
are
Yeah.
left. Protect the Emperor.
That's actually a pretty interesting idea.
The captain's down.
I'm helping.
Thought we'd go down easy.
I might actually just kill one of them. Back to your punch. Oh, there you go. One of these people have potions.
Right, sire? We're
Which one is them?
she's dead. Sorry, sire.
Okay, no potions this time around. I will take all that, though. Hang on. Oh, crud. Okay, here it is. Everything at once is a little bit concerning how it's not the first thing that appears, but oh well. Okay, good. This is still the same. So I could set all of these to what I usually do. No, we're not going to have that there. Like I said earlier, when you make a character with white hair, it's kind of hard to not make them look like an old man in a game with photorealistic graphics.
Could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know. It's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out.
Yeah.
They won't be the first to underestimate the
Hi,
blade.
Boris.
That's not
I'll take
smart.
point. Let's move.
Wonk.
You stay
Wait, no,
here.
no, 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 no.
Don't try to follow me.
Here you must find your own path, but we will cross paths again before the end.
Okay, that's the last time I'm going to do that. Okay, bye. See you later. Rats. Wait a minute. Where's the loot menu? Where the heck is the loot menu? Guess they decided it wasn't fancy enough. Or no, it was too fancy for a game of this caliber, or whatever. Okay, even though this is technically a completely different game, all the muscle memory is starting to kick in. Did they... They did not change the lockpicking system. Which, honestly, is very reassuring. This game retains that bit of its identity, which is a good thing. It's... One thing I would have liked, though, is, of course, like I said, the loot menu, which is evidently absent from this game. At least so far. Hang on. There we go. Let's take everything. We're not playing Ascension, so we can. Take everything, hotkey everything, eat everything, and drop duplicates. Yeah. I also hope that my mic firstly isn't too loud and that the game audio isn't being drowned out by the sound of my voice. To whomever may be listening, please point out if it is. Wait, hang on. This is the spot. This is the spot here. What the heck? You know what spot I'm talking about. Oh, the rat sees me. Alright, I guess this is not the spot. Oh well. Also, yes, that looks and feels pretty good, not gonna lie. Using magic while weapons are still in your hands. I wonder if they, I did actually wonder one thing. This is kind of related to that. I wonder if they first, I'm now wondering if they retain the female armor models, or if they changed them at all. Might see in a second playthrough, or when I get to the Imperial City. And I also wonder if they changed the Siren's Deception quest at all. Just curious. Actually, these rats should be friends, but I remember. What's this? Ozo here. That's a real jerk. I didn't just eat that, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, now that the big bad is dead, now for the little bats to die. Right, okay, that is gonna trip me up. These controls. Actually, wait. I usually have the... Let's see. Let's just switch. Right. There we go. That feels a lot better. Because I'm a weirdo who likes to set... Look, a weirdo who likes to set R to be the sheath key. Because Fallout has done that to my brain. It's so uncanny hearing all the original sounds and then seeing a vastly improved just graphical overhaul to this game as we know it, to be honest. Okay, hang on. You can barely see anything, so I'm just gonna get rid of that for the time being. There we go. Where are the rats? They are guarding the cheese. Rats. There is another. Where is it? There is it. I wonder if timed blocks are a thing now. Or if they ever will be a thing. I do like how items are actually highlighted ones that you're about to pick up now. I'm sure that's borrowed from some Skyrim mod. I actually have no idea. Maybe that's just basic quality of life that Bethesda picked up on. Don't need that many of those. I know I said earlier pick up everything, but eventually it does catch up to you. That's because gonna be in the Dark Brotherhood, wearing heavy armor might be just a little bit tricky. Yes. Those 2 gold pieces are still there. That is the most inconsequential, uninteresting thing ever, that those 2 gold pieces are there, but it's cool that they kept them there. And wasn't there supposed to be a sack at this spot in particular? They moved that elsewhere. I'm gonna have to remember that I can sprint now as well. That's another thing I want to point out. From what little of what I've seen, which faction are you looking forward to? Well, definitely the Dark Brotherhood. Everyone must join the Dark Brotherhood. It is absolutely essential. For reasons that I will not spoil. Because I love this game too much. And I want everyone to experience it the same best way. Other than that, though, might as well just join all of them, right? But if I was to join one first, probably just to start with the basics with the Fighters Guild. And also the Mages Guild. Because as fun as the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood is, they are a little bit trickier to join. With a clean bounty at the very least, which the Fighters and the Mages Guild require. Hello. Walk. Life? No. Wonk. Tell me those harvest fail chances. Are they guaranteed now? Or are they just more... Huh. I guess the chances to harvest actually harvest ingredients is it's either guaranteed or it's a lot bigger. If it's guaranteed, then that kind of slightly takes the fun out of it. But oh well. Most people, I imagine, are going to be coming here from Skyrim, so it will be a bit, just a little bit jarring. That's a fun little effect, though. Wonk. Thank you for the shortcut reminder, because most people, I imagine, are gonna completely gloss over it. Where's that El Goblino? You don't see me with this lit torch. How do I... Oh, too late. Okay, that's all it took. Nice that they brought over the eye reticle thing from Skyrim to this game, though. Because in Oblivion, it was one or the other. You were detected or you weren't. Never in between. Alright, it's time to commit alchemy. Why the heck is the mortar and pestle not at the top of the inventory? What the crud, Todd? How could you do this to me? Ah, yes. Yep, thank you. Make as many of those as we can. As many restore fatigue potions, which just consist of just a simple fruit smoothie. Is what simple food smoothie. I mean, it's what they all are. Haven't reached the point yet where you could just throw a single thing into a mortar and pestle and then get expected things from there. Wait, what did that say? Did that say when a fight begins? And I missed it. Greetings, punk. Walk into your own trap now. And it didn't work as well. That wasn't as exciting as I thought. Oh well. Oh, crud. Enemies don't drop their weapons. Well, they do drop their weapons, but they don't stay in their inventories when you off them. Which means things can still get lost sometimes. Like whatever this goblin was swinging at me. I don't think it had a weapon actually, but whatever that skirmisher had on him, he dropped evidently. So things might get lost in the grass and you'll never find them again. That was a lot more violent than the original crud. Goes there. Must have been the wind. Just remembered, I have this bow here. Probably remember to use it. Whatever the heck you were just whacking me with. want to see if I could try to find it. Ah, there it is. I'll take that just in case, because it actually does just as much damage as the weapon that I'm wielding right now, and I'm not gonna have this weapon for forever. Where is she? Where's the one that they called the Goblin Witch? Oh, I see. I see how being a stealth archer works in this game, and how it drains your stamina and all that. I forgot if Skyrim did that at all, but that's a good caveat to that. Alright, you know what to do. Fire with fire. Oh, that's it. Alright, that's mine now. He goes there. You! Hey. Might take some time getting used to the whole Skyrim UI as well. The fact that it's in the middle of the screen instead of the bottom left. But that's just me because I actually haven't played Skyrim in quite a long time. Boink. Oh, crud. Yes. You can actually move while encumbered, thankfully. That's pretty neat. This is a nice interface. Okay, that thing I said about grabbing everything, yeah. It was lie, as they say. Don't drink and drive. Wait. Most important thing that I forgot to do. Okay, now we can leave. One thing I wanted to point out earlier is that this sprint animation is it's about as uncanny. It's about as uncanny as R1 sprint animation, but it honestly fits just as well, because if someone is moving this fast in real life, how are they not gonna look as goofy as this? So I like it. That's a good animation. Like I said earlier, the animation team, they must have gotten whoever worked on the animations for the Elder Scrolls Online trailers for this game, because they are quite noticeably vastly improved. It was one of the few things that you couldn't really improve upon with the original game with mods. Okay, I'm just gonna drop all these because I'm never gonna. Those only sell for one apiece. One single septum apiece. Yeah, water, look at water. Doesn't look nearly as good with DLSS off.
Here they come
We
again.
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Beat the sniper. Not quite.
You're
Get out of the way.
Otherwise, you'll be dead already.
Hey, you can actually unsheath your arrows. That's handy. Okay, I know.
Prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
I know I said I wouldn't be attacking him anymore, but you have to understand.
He can help
It
us.
was Funky Monkey Friday.
He must help us.
My client had to go away.
As you wish.
They cannot understand why I
Hello.
trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every... I know these stars well, and I wonder...
Oh yeah, just
which
realized
sign marked your birth?
Alright, here we go. One thing, one of the many things actually, that wasn't super present in Skyrim, that I'm glad to see again. I didn't do very many considerations for this. Actually, have any of these changed? Greater ability, power. Wait a minute. This is new. The Lord is a little bit different. You don't get a healing spell anymore, and you're not weak to fire anymore. It's just 2 basic spells. Well, 1 spell and 1 passive effect, which is new. Interesting. And that looks like that's the only one that's different. For now, though, we are going to go with... Actually, wait. We'll go with the Thief. Why not? Like I said, I did want to do the Dark Brotherhood eventually.
The signs I read show the end of my path.
And that'll be very
My
handy.
death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine.
Apparently,
Today the
have an
thief
accent.
shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Indeed, you say that nonchalantly. Not like I'm gonna steal a whole freaking Elder Scroll eventually. Aren't you afraid
No
to die?
trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy.
Salute to Patrick
Men
Stewart.
are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
See my fate.
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope,
That's foreshadowing,
and with
I
the
think.
promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave.
Yes.
A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful.
Pull
Carry
my
that
sword
torch and
out
stick close.
at the perfect moment. Alright,
Stick
we're good
close
to go.
and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
This guy, on the other hand,
You don't want to do that again.
don't worry, I won't.
The Emperor may trust you, but I don't.
I know one of these freaking dudes had potions on them. But I mean, there's a million more back there in the dungeons beforehand, so I think I'm good for the time being. I probably shouldn't have jumped down here, I just realized.
Danger!
Protect the
This ends here!
Talos preserve us.
This is the part where you say, Oblivion! You!
Hey, what do you know? Like I said, I knew some of them had potions on them. Unfortunately, though, not this guy who decided to turn to a Beyblade. It was his primary method of attack. Before I do any of that, though,
Oblivion, thank you!
okay, I was looking for all the chests and stuff, but I guess I don't have any. In that general direction, at least. Might as well take a... Hang on. Yeah, there we go. That's the look we all remember. Leather armor and the Mythic Dawn hood. It's the thing, two things that everyone wore on the way out of the Imperial City prison. Way back in the day. This might not crud, yeah, it does. Yeah, I might have to... Well, that looks a little bit different, and it's not just... It's not just a red robe all the way... Ah, red, that was the caps lock. Shift. Alright, there we go. We're good to go. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Let's complete the look. The 2006 look.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the...
Send the expendable one out there. Sure, nothing bad at all will happen in this room in particular. Sir.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
The fact that jumping costs stamina is gonna break so many people's brains. Definitely ones coming
They're
from
behind
Skyrim.
us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Will do.
For the Emperor!
You good? Gonna... Okay, there you go. I swear one of them was spinning like a blade again.
Further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him.
Wonder if he
and
sounds like
close
Sean Bean.
shut the jaws of oblivion.
Stranger,
What
you
a
chose a
fancy,
bad day to take up with the
much fancier way to die than last time.
Die!
Okay, before anything else, where's the other guys? There it is. Oh, that's mine now. Hee. You have... Yes, you did. I'll take that as well. If I had an active chat room, I would,
We failed.
This is when I would be requesting to spam
Blaze
Fs
swore
in the
to
chat.
protect the Emperor. Now he
Actually,
and
I'll
all
do
his
one
heirs
right now.
are Dead. The amulet. Where's the amulet?
That was for Patrick Stewart. And also the Emperor.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
No reason whatsoever. It's mine now. Just kidding, of
Joffrey?
course.
He said that? Why?
There's
Nothing
another
I've heard
error.
about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers. Past
Now,
the
what do you
locked gate.
what do you
That's where
assume
we're heading.
is going
It's a
to be my
secret way
class
out of
this
the
time
Imperial
around?
City.
What
Or
is
was
it,
supposed
Boris?
to be secret.
I need to hear it. We all need
You'll
to hear
this
it.
key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there.
Holy
From what I've
crud!
seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced rogue. Am I right?
He actually guessed right for once. Sorry if I blasted out the speakers there. I hope the microphone isn't set to be too loud. But I mean... Actually, let's see how different this is. Oh, the artwork, yeah, the artwork here is slightly revamped. Wait, no, this is a custom class section. Oh wait, no, it isn't. Oh, I see. Okay, that's handy. How they're all specialized in tabs and whatnot. Being a rogue is a combat class, though, which is interesting. Speed and person. Did they change the speed, the speech minigame? Ooh, that's something I want to try out when I get out of here. Okay, alchemy, athletics, blade, block, illusion, light armor, and mercantile. Not a bad first selection. What about? Let's see. Would be nice to have to be just an all-rounder spell sword, though, which I remember what my second character was. Because, wait a minute. Oh yeah, these are not bad. Not bad spell classes to have. Spell schools to have. If I remember correctly, though, originally I made this character to be one of these, a Nightblade in Angst Machine. Because look at all this stuff that they get. They pretty much just get all the essentials. As well as speed, which is very handy, because moving fast is important in a game like this, in an open world game. Ooh, acrobatics too. I would really like to see how they changed up the dodge mechanic. So you know what? Yeah, I think we'll go with this. Yes.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Mm-hmm. So the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yeah.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
About you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering my comrades' swords. I'll see that they are given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
I never remember to visit them, to visit where the swords are put, even though I pick them up all the time. Maybe I'll remember this time around.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Alright, fine. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way to hotkey a new sword, because evidently I don't have one yet. With my tongue, I have that, and also 175 arrows. Holy crud, Todd. I don't think anybody needs that many arrows in the starting area. Use key, I guess. Sense. And then this is the part of the game where you get absolutely bombarded by all the DLCs, but thankfully I did not buy the deluxe edition. It would be pretty funny though if you did anyway. Just to retain the authenticity of it all. Okay, how many other spells did I get for being Nightblade? Text might be handy. Shocking Touch and Cold Touch both are nice. Wait, hang on. What did I just do? Okay, good. Alright, that should be good. Yes, and the spell effectiveness mechanic is still there and unchanged. That's... Okay, I had my shield and my bow in the same hand for a second there. It's a bit strange. Okay, where's the barrel full of just dozens of cheese wheels? There they are. Perfect. There is a certain mod, one that's made by the same person who made the Ascension overhaul, that I would definitely like to see ported, and that's the simple needs mod. The one that gives just a few bonuses for regularly eating food. Oh, that was not the right. Immediately forgot that I switched that spell out. Hello. Wonk. Hello. Why? Anyone else? No. Oh, crud. Right, there we go. One in everything. One thing in every hotkey. I also hope that I'm making it out in time to so that's still daytime. Wait. Okay, no. Can't wait yet. Might be later. Where is that rat that wants to kill me but cannot? Ah, there it is. Wait. There it is. There's the start of the game. Now, of course, before anything at all, I'm gonna really quickly do. Where's the manual save button? Ah, here we go. Perfect. Yes. Honestly, we are pretty much good to go at this point. Before I do anything, though, it's one quick thing. Now I'm comfortable with getting the word out to a few certain servers and people that I'm playing this game, including one friend that doesn't even believe that it's real yet. Servers and people that I'm playing this game. We are back. Should be good to go. 1,000,000 miles an hour. Let's freaking do this. Do friends and enemies by joining a faction. Indeed. I intend to join 2 of them right off the bat. Music just stopped. Todd, you aren't about to pull a funny, are you? Todd. Alright, come on, computer. I know you're like 4 to 5 years old at this point. I turned the DLSS off. I know you can do it. We need to see this, come on. Please? What if I say please? Maybe I should have... Dust your computer from time to time, everybody. And it will never let you down. I say this because I absolutely need to dust mine. My brother also got this game for the PS5. He actually bought it before I did. And I wonder how well it's going to run on there, compared to here. Also on the Steam Deck, because according to Xeron, it's Steam Deck verified. Which I'm amazed by. I'm hearing the birds sing, the wind blowing, the grass growing. Oh, it's so pixelated. And it's also raining. Hang on, wait. FW38. E. Does this command still work? No. Yes? I think that actually worked. It was raining just a second ago, but that was the force weather command. And holy crud, this is... Holy crud. This is both terrible and wonderful at the same time. It is, in fact, like freedom in a cup. In that... But that's mainly just because my, computer, my personal graphics settings. I wonder what would happen if I set everything to maximum just for a split second. We'd probably be here all day, though. As the game figures out how to load everything. Try this. See how well that changes anything. That's honestly a little bit better and not too much of a frame rate drop. That is really nice. The fact that there's a step counter to some of these marker locations. Alright, but as I usually would, as I always... This is fun. As I always do as I leave the Imperial City. Yeah. You can attack underwater, right? Yes, you can. Very good. Very good, Todd. Very cool of you to remember underwater combat. Because it was very important. 100%. One thing that I neglected to say, well, not neglected, but that I forgot to mention is, I wonder how the Sky Oblivion remake is gonna turn out. Now that this, now that this has come out. Makes me wonder if they're gonna, most likely they're just gonna coexist side by side. Reading his dirtbag? Ow. It's honestly... This runs about as well as a modded game anyway. Just gonna take all that. Thanks for standing still. Why? There are so many other much more qualified people with much more qualified computers to play this game. So, in my opinion, it'd probably be better to watch those, but if you're still sticking around here, then thanks for sticking around. But they kept this bit of environmental storytelling. as inconsequential as it may be, makes the world feel just a little bit more alive. Yeah. Ow. Before I go into the dungeon over yonder, there are some friends I'd like to visit. Ow. I always thought there were more than one mud crab. Oh well. Ah yes, the first real quest is about to begin. Is this actually going to be the... Oh yeah, it's so uncanny seeing this without all the millions of DLC pop-ups for once. Actually seeing just the main quest and now second actual main quest. Exactly where to take that, but we're not going to do that right now. I'll take that. Dripster. Dripmeister. At least fur armor actually kind of looks like fur. That dungeon over yonder. I will never get tired of the sprinting animation. So goofy, but also just, it makes the most logical sense. Just like I said earlier, if somebody's moving that fast in real life, then how are they not gonna flail around like that? Oop, hello. If there was a bandit around here, then I think you'd be here that soon. Okay. When a fight goes on for too long, you just hit the instant I win button. That's usually any touch spell that you get. Monk. I wonder. Need extra sneaky here by turning off the auto run. I'm gonna be cheeky here. I'm gonna be cheeky here. Oh, now. They changed pickpocketing up a bit in Skyrim, and there's a chance that once I get out of this, might not be sneaking much anymore. You don't see anything!
Tough! You'll never take me down!
Famous last words. Okay, that could have gone smoother, but oh well. Still alive. That's all that matters. You know, honestly, with the way that this is running on my own computer, I might just have to play this on my brother's PS5. It'd be small brain.
I fought my craft more fearsome than you. Yeah!
Ow. Good to know. This is really pretty, though, even with the graphics lowered as it is. Dare I say, a lot prettier than how it was in 2006. Because looking at the original reveals and leaks and comparisons and stuff like that, people have pointed out the colors in particular did not pop off nearly as much as they did back in the old days. That's mainly because it's a symptom of switching over to Unreal Engine 5. Another symptom of switching over to engine. It's 120 gigabytes download size. Really hope that they add the loot menu. That they either add it officially or if just a modder adds it later. Because there are actually already mods that exist for this game on Nexus, which is really cool. Oh. Oh. Ah, yes, perfect. Not perfect. I can't move anymore. Doesn't look like I'm going to be using maces all that much. Or any blunt weapons. It's just a little bit frustrating how all the alchemy stuff isn't really sorted by... It's not sorted by apparatuses and potions and ingredients. It's just all kind of just thrown in there. It's a little bit strange how they didn't consider that beforehand. Never get tired of these animations. They are just pretty dang good, pretty dang okay. I just turned everything off here. It might make it run just a little bit better. It's also gonna look like a PS1 game now. A PS1 game running at the frame rate at which a PS1 game would run.
Die, Imperial! Die!
What? Not quite. Muscle memory is kicking in. I know exactly where every possible thing is here, but including this person. See me.
Who's there?
Not with this torch in my hand.
Who's there?
You don't see anything. Hee. Can't believe that worked. You weren't the original game. At least not a ringleader. I'm sorry, wait a minute, hang on just a second. Please go away for just a second. Let me look at that. Is that sword still in its sheath? Todd, I think you forgot to tell this guy to detach this sheath from his sword. I'm sure you get it right next time, though. In time for Elder Scrolls 6, hopefully. We'll save this for later, actually. I do like to collect books in this game, but I never really find myself reading any of them. Now for the actual dungeon to begin. It's not that I don't read them, it's just that I never find a comfy spot to sit down and...
Hello? Who's there?
What's that?
Me! I will never tire of these animations and how good they are. And I actually mean that sincerely. That wasn't the prettiest display of the animations. Most of them, not bad, honestly. Wait a minute. Where the crud is the local map? Is the local map just not exactly a thing anymore? Huh. It's interesting how they, or I just can't find it. Either they took it out or I can't find it. Remaster going well? Indeed, mostly. It's mostly going well, with just a tiny few things. One of the biggest being the fact that this is made in Unreal Engine 5, so the game is 120 gigabytes, and also it's not running very well on my computer that's only just a few years old. And somehow it's, according to Xeron, it's Steam Deck verified, which surprises me because my laptop... Yes, I am playing this on a laptop. My computer is, it runs games like Helldivers 2 reasonably fine, but this is just kind of, it's imploding on itself, evidently. What am I doing? Without the local map, it's kind of tricky to see what exactly I'm doing, but I do know that there is a secret right here, over yonder. Unreal Engine 5? Why? Honestly, I feel like it mainly just... I feel like they did that just to get the graphics just right. And I will say the graphics are pretty dang spot on. And the animations too. Everything graphical and visual-wise, except for the sounds, which are mostly unchanged, is pretty much spot on for what a remaster is. And the gameplay changes are pretty welcome too. Although I haven't run into very many of them, except for the obvious ones like sprinting and the really funky running animation, which I've praised earlier in the stream. But that is going to limit the maybe a sizable portion of the player base, though, because it basically means get the game on a good computer or a good console, or just watch someone else play it. Like I said, whoever, they must have gotten the people who worked on the Elder Scrolls Online trailers to work on the animations for this game, because they are just they're munchable, they're edible, they're very tasty. Wonk. Gonna be two zombies, one to my left, one to my right. Swears it. Or not. Oh, this things might get a bit spicy in here. Ow. Evidently. We got Sleckatons. I think one of the biggest things one of the biggest things that have to do with the animations is hit reactions. If you put hit reactions in your game, it's almost instantly a good game. And also ragdolls. And also fishing. Which is, this game doesn't really have, with the exception of that one quest. See anything. Yeah. I just realized sneaking is not one of my main skills, I don't think. No, it isn't. No reason for me to sneak around then, but it's still pretty fun to do. And it will be handy later. For the Dark Brotherhood quest in particular, as we all know. But wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, that's that's because of how many times I attacked the Emperor and the blades on the way out. Because of course I did that. Who doesn't punch the Emperor a few times just for the fun of it? Surprised that they stopped attacking me without yielding though. And then that. What's my inventory at? I gotta get myself a backpack. Unfortunately, those are not in this game. Unfortunately, those are only available in the traveling equipment mod. Maybe a few other ones, but traveling equipment mod is the one that I always use. Are skeletons still... They are for whatever reason. The top half of the skeleton... Actually... Wait, no. I'm just curious. Ow. Who threw that piece of paper at me? Was it you? Hey, what do you know? Better say level up. It's funny how some parts of skeletons are still attached to each other, just like in the original game. I have this. Just remembered, I have this alteration spell, the shield spell. Probably remember to use it. I also have the lockpicking spell too, which is something I also need. There's a mod that exists on the Nexus, I think, convenient lock opening spells is what it's called, where whenever you hover over a locked chest, it just immediately you have the spell unlock button spell equipped. I can't words right now. Just tried to kill me. Oh, I see. Nothing tried to kill me, it's just that the door locked behind me. Ooh, hang on. What I've got right now is a short sword. I'm not gonna resist this at all. What I'm also going to do right now is the thing that everybody does. Let's make this a party. Hello. Okay, this is actually getting just a little bit concerning. This place sucks. Get me out. Get me out of the bone zone. Hee. Okay, we're good. We're live. shield spell would have come in handy if I had just remembered I had it. Had time to pull the bow out. I think I just remembered that I want to point out about the timeliness of the release of this. And how it's kind of coincided with another game that honestly is pretty similar to this. That's the Fate remaster. Fate's the Diablo-like game that I also played on this channel. Interesting how both games got their remasters the same year. Interesting how this came out today on Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. Just want to say that. Alright, we're in the home stretch here. No. Oop. Crud. Forgot that was there. Yes. No. Crud. I knew it was carrying too many. Oh, this is bringing me back to a certain moment. I remember a while back when I was just trying out streaming for a bit. I actually streamed this game, the original game, on Twitch, just to try it out and see what it was like. And I remember this part of the dungeon being one of the moments, or one of the things that I went through. How the crud do I already have 58 lockpicks? Anybody home? Hello. We're a victim of a home invasion now. Ow. Crud. Okay, if this were Ascension, I'd probably be dead. Am I sure that there isn't am I sure that there isn't a local map here anywhere? Huh. Well, I gotta use a basic intuition, whatever the crud that means. Navigate my way through. Ah, here we go. Now we're in the home stretch. Greetings, dirtbag. Hi, dirtbag. Take all of your drip, except for your necromancer's robes. Get to keep those. I really need this iron claymore, if I'm being honest. We'll keep hanging on to it, though. Oh yeah, forgot I have these millions of cheese wheels that I should probably be eating. Okay, now for the goods. Yes. This highlighting so freaking good. Holy crud, this is a fancy font. I'll take that as a trophy for my needs. Where's the fire and iron? There it is. Okay, now I have a reason to drop this claymore, because this does similar amounts of damage. Hey. Alright, you're good to go. Hope that's not too dark on my way out here. Even with all the graphics set to the lowest, I still would like to see what it's like. Alright, out of here. Once again, for who knows how many times it's been since I've been to that dungeon in particular. Holy crud. That is fancy. More fancy if it wasn't raining. Holy crud, that actually does work. Okay, that's cool to see how that bit of the engine is unchanged. This is not the most flattering presentation of Cyrodiil, though. Brought to you by a very, very clearly lacking machine. So I'm just gonna turn this on. Just a second. Okay, this looks really nice, but might be just a little bit unplayable in this state. Because I'm sure you watching from home from your screen. Yeah, that might be a little bit unbearable to watch. But we're just going to... We're just going to stick with this for the time being. Oh yeah, I should have leveled up while I was in there. In fact, I can do that right now. Hopefully the rain will go away. Maybe I should go to the Imperial City. It's out an inn. Be more sophisticated about it. I really hope they added some kind of well-rested bonus to this game. This version of the game. Clam? This clam. Take the clam. The pearl within the clam. Imagine getting the Adoring Fan as a follower, and then seeing him running at you at Mach 30 like this. Is it worth it? If you've got a decent enough computer, I'd say give it a try. See what you think. I absolutely, really like the graphical improvements, and the gameplay changes are nice too. But for me, the biggest drawback would just be your machine, if you can handle it. And then the character creator is a lot more detailed, with the exception of the whole Type A, Type B hurdle, if it doesn't confuse you that much. What district is it? Oh yeah, this is the district that the only one that anybody ever knows. Hang on.
Who seems to know what's going
It's not much better, but at least it's a little bit more nice. Update to you. I don't have bounty, do I?
Citizen.
Oh no, good. Any rumors lately?
If you've got to travel, by the 9 divines, stay on the roads.
Will do. Okay, I won't do persuasion on you. I want to see if they changed the persuasion minigame at all.
Delgro Shug always seems at ease in light armor. He moves well in it.
I understand he'll teach light armor skills.
Oh yes.
I'm brutal.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Look a bit different last time. Do it.
Thank you, kind sir.
Do it.
There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district.
Holy crud, did they...
Maria Elena. It's a galleon, I think.
They re-recorded new voice lines. Or maybe they reused old ones that weren't accessible before, but they actually...
Blessings of RK upon you.
They actually changed the beggar voices, is my point. Holy crud, man.
Hey.
Holy what the actual crud.
Help! I'm being attacked!
I'm not saving that. Good to know that that's as simple as it is back then.
Hey.
But you can see this second. Okay, back to business.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are
I'm
you?
Irene Metric. If
I
you
know
needed
who
to
you
know
are.
More, you'd already know. I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Okay, well now's a good time to do the whole persuasion minigame at like 2 frames per second. Fire, boast, joke, and chorus each is... So it doesn't look like... Got it. This looks like it's completely unchanged from how
Go
it was
ahead.
in the original.
Really now, you're such a... Really? Interesting. Get away from me. Let's just talk.
Try that again.
Let's just talk. Please. I'm embarrassed. But thank you. Well done. You should be ashamed.
It's very handy. Well, they have those color-coded markers now.
Really now, you're such a... Ugh, that's... I wish I could say that. Is that so? I don't think so.
Good enough now?
To know the right things, you have to know the right people. Ida Lenormand, Mandil, Samuel Bantian, and Arthralos? are the right people. Crosscrag's spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the Arcane University itself.
Are you about to give me a quest? No, just a map marker.
Good day.
That's a nicer way to integrate the DLC, though. I know you, I think. What do you do for a living?
And if you must have heavy armor, see Varnado. So heavy.
Oh, wait.
So ugly.
Okay, wait. I'm mistaking this guy for another guy. This is the guy that sells light armor.
What?
What? I forgot who that is.
How are you?
Sorry if I just blasted the microphone. Okay, like I said, I was gonna rent out an inn because I am a dignified, civilized city boy, evidently. Unless... No, okay. Everywhere is closed. I'm getting in here. I am in the game. I'm quite the opposite in real life, though.
Well met.
Mainly just the city boy part.
What can I do for you?
Hang on just a second. That's my Discord, not yours. Hang on. Million things are happening at once. Sorry that I got quiet for a second there. What the crud was I doing?
Let's do business.
This is handy. Don't have to switch between two screens anymore, just everything everywhere all at once. Was getting...
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course.
Yes. Thank you. Didn't give me anything. What the crud, man? What else have you heard?
The bag isn't fancy.
Good to know.
I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night.
Yes.
Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left.
Thank you.
You too.
How hilarious would it be? Nah, just kidding. Not gonna do that. Not gonna break the game this early. Oh, wait a minute. There is one... I'm gonna quick save real quick. What a fine establishment you have, sir, and other sir.
The news from Anvil.
I'm just going to take a quick look at this mead here.
Thief!
Oh no, it's still... It's still the same. Even the guards are too baffled to speak any actual words. 48? What the crud did I do? 48 gold for just touching a wine bottle.
Then pay with your blood.
Pay with this!
What the? That wasn't West Johnson. The heck was that? That wasn't West Johnson. Probably explains why I couldn't hear him the first time. New voice lines that they recorded may or may not have been implemented. Implemented
without being seen.
correctly.
He's a sneaky
But I don't know.
one.
That's just a speculation. Wah, wah. I hope my mic isn't exploding the audio and that it's not drowning out beautiful sounds of this game's beautiful music. By the way, quick pro tip, if you rent out a room, then all the food in it is free. Just a quick heads up. Something worth considering. Ah, yes. Now, real question is, are there sleeping animations like Oblivion Reloaded? There is not. There are not, unfortunately. Slip. Show me that level up screen. Yeah. Realize your whole life you've been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. Wait a minute. This is new. Wait, 3 attributes to increase. 12 virtues left. Oh, okay. I see. Huh. Put it all in luck. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Okay, all these cost 1 except for luck, which costs 4. Got it. Let's just do a bit of that. And this will also be important. And that too. Let's just go with something basic. Yeah. The interior lighting is different depending on the time of day. Just like real life. Have to do that every time. Okay, ready to start the day. Too early in the morning to see sun down the streets of this place. Would have been nice to see, but actually, are these places even open yet? Also, did I get any kind of bonus? Did I get a bonus for sleeping 8 hours? Just curious. It doesn't look like it. Oh well. Should have slept in for another hour. Okay, now we should be good to
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
What? I already got one. This is where everybody usually goes. For more reasons than one.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Jensine, you look a lot less like Moira Brown. Now that I've seen, actually, no, you kind of still do. It's mainly just the hair. Hair is different.
Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Wow, Palinaria is a tough negotiator. I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
That's quite expensive, actually. Never mind. We'll take one of these, though. And I'll sell off 1,000,000 of these arrows. Because nobody really needs that many. Speaking out to you, Todd. Why would you give us this many in the first 2 hours?
A fine transaction.
Bear pelt will be handy for later, but for right now, eh.
You got a great deal. You got a great deal there. That seems a fair price.
I will guard this jug with my life. We'll sell this, this though. or reasons. Reasons more than just money.
Another satisfied customer.
Yup. What about Thornir?
I think you might be just the kind of person we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you can assist us with a problem we're having here in the market district.
Mm-hmm. Start
I'm
from
the
the beginning.
chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem.
Like
People
a really
who buy
expensive
tend
pair
to
of
want to
pants.
spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad, a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice.
Alright, cool.
Thanks again for your help. We had no other
Hang on, I'm curious. That loading screen tip. Are we able to see? Holy crud! Yes, we can see. We can see what these skills do at each of the different levels. Oh wow! Fatigue is no longer a thing. Let's see, you reach 100 in this, which is pretty cool. Ooh. Weakness normal weapons. Slight chance to make opponents bleed. So no more specialized power attack moves. Got it. I mean, the animations are good enough anyway, as they are. It looks like Schools of Magic already. Wait, what? What do you mean I can already dodge? Okay, show me what this looks like. Not that. Show me.
Hail, good
That
citizen.
is a lot less. Is a lot less.
What's going on?
A lot less exciting than I thought it was gonna be. I thought they were gonna keep the whole combat roll.
The Altmer have powerful.
But I guess that makes a little bit more sense. Still pretty cool to have though, and I hopefully will remember that I have it. Alright, let's see, armor. Can you do this? On their maximum durability, and then yes, perfect. That'd be nice to have. Wait. Thank you. Unless... No, wait, that already wasn't changed, I don't think. The fact that you aren't able to repair magic items until apprentice level. Oh, shield bashing is actually intuitive now, as in you activate it. Instead of just a random chance to mess up the timing of your attacks, like it usually does. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay. Only the marksman skill retained its paralyzation ability, by the looks of it. Alright, cool.
So long.
Have you heard
You
of
too.
Was just curious about all that. You.
The Black Horse Courier, brothers Ojabi and
You're running at 2
Razira,
frames per
and
second.
I, Hasiri. We bring the news of the Empire to the people of the Empire. Here, have a copy. It's free. Always free.
You sound like
We're
a
funded by the
new
Elder
person.
Council,
brought
so
in.
I don't mind, really.
What else do you have to
We
say?
operate throughout the Imperial City and Cyrodiil. Very fast, very accurate. News happens, the Black Horse Courier is there.
Including the Emperor's assassination, which happened literally only an hour ago.
Slaughtered on the very...
No, I haven't. No!
Yes.
Hi there.
Goodbye.
If you've got to travel by the 9 divines, stay on the
Holy
rise.
moly.
The wilderness just isn't safe anymore.
I probably should have turned on the FPS counter,
The Daedra.
just to see. Actually, wait, hang on. What's the tier of armor that you get after leather again? Oh, it doesn't say.
They say that when you murder someone,
Go
the
to
Dark
your brain.
Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep.
What?
It's how they recruit new members. Are you sure? No doubt. Take care.
May I
But I've
help
heard
you?
many
Have to remember
mages
that.
swear by the place.
What am I doing now? Spells. This person here. Actually, not that person yet. Armor. Armor and maybe a new weapon. Maybe some potions too.
Yes?
You.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Another helmet might not be a bad idea. Just to complete the look. And also some of these. Wait, do you have leather pants? You do not have leather pants. Despite being a light
I
armor merchant.
appreciate your business. Bye.
Why?
I'm Bernardo. I handle the heavy armor at the best of...
The other guy is very clearly a different person from Wes Johnson, but you're still same old dude.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? Goodbye.
It would be so easy if I could just drag this all away like you could in Fallout 3. But I guess as a way to retain the game's both charm and jank, they decided to keep in the fact that if you touch something, you're sealing it. Or if you pick up something, you're sealing it. I don't think I actually need a new weapon all that much, I realize. So, spells it is. This guy. It's 100% trustworthy fellow. You.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap.
Indeed. More or less.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yes. This is the one you always buy. Anything else, or is that really just the only one? Summoning a scamp might not be a... Okay, never mind. Can't cast that yet. Yeah, that's the only one I'm content with. What have you heard?
Rosanne is a talented smith. One of the best around, if you ask me.
You should speak to her, actually.
You want to buy or sell, the city is great. You want free? Go down the holes, kill some monsters, sell your loot back in the city.
Not a bad idea, actually.
Be seeing you.
I'd have to do that later.
So, have you bet on any arena matches lately?
Yes.
Farewell.
Worst conversation I've ever heard in this game. Okay, I'm going to speak this person, and then we'll be on our way. On our way to Wayne Priory, I think. You.
Welcome to a fighting chance.
So they didn't keep
I'm
the
Rosan,
they didn't keep the original female armors. By the looks of it, which I'm fine with that. I've been using the alternative. I kind of forgot what it's called, but it's made by the same person who made Oblivion Character Overhaul 2. Protected female armors. That's it. That's the
armor,
one.
weapons, I
I've
have
been
it
using
all.
that anyway.
How may I help you?
Mainly because it's part of the Through the Valleys on list. And I just kind of got used to it over time. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this leather helmet, just in case.
Good that you want to get better.
Evidently, I can use a better look
You too.
than just that thing. And this sock on the top of my head. There we go. We're walking out of the Imperial City sewers with this look. Or without a helmet, that could work too. You only wear a helmet when we go to combat. Wait, is there a hide helmet button? I doubt it, but let's... Ah, no there isn't. Would be cool if they had that though. Because there are countless mods that do that on Nexus for the original, I believe. Alrighty, what are we doing now? Main quest, but first, do you have to say for yourself, Imperial Watch? AKA not Wes Johnson?
What are you looking for?
I'm fine with that though, honestly. Where are the guilds?
There are no guild halls in the city.
Oh yeah.
But the Arcane University is on an island outside the walls, south of the Arboretum.
Got it. I just realized too. Hang on. Am I able to... Ah, man. It kind of takes the fun out of it, the fact that you have the landmarks to the city immediately discovered.
It's a galleon.
Alarm earlier.
Go on.
Some could cheat, acting suspicious.
Wait a minute. It's an important thing back there that I missed. Kind of takes the fun out of the fact that you can just fast travel to any of the major cities instead of actually walking or buying a... Actually, there is no way to buy a carriage in the vanilla game. With the mod that I'm thinking about, though, it's you either go to the mages guilds that have them teleport you, or you or fast travel just has basic costs to it. And okay, W38E. There we go. There goes the rain. And now for the age-old question. What does death look like? Ow. Not as exciting as I thought. It just looks funnier with without the whole overhead camera. So it's the over-the-shoulder camera that you can't seem to get rid of. It would be nice if you could adjust the angle of this a bit so that's more like the original game of the camera. What does it look like in first person? It's exactly the same. Okay, for real this time though. To Wayne and Prairie we go. can't believe it's not Skyrim, you know? Alright, where are we going? Going that way. Wait a minute. Where did all the... I didn't sell every single one of my... No, I didn't. Okay, good. This is a normal thing that normal people do. That wasn't supposed to make you survive. Hang on, let me pull you out of your misery. Heck, crud. Yes. No. Not quite. But a little more. There we go. Okay, misery has been taken out of. Thank you. Why does it keep raining so much? Let me see the blue sky. Even if it is without the anti-aliasing, all the fancy effects on. Oh, wow. Huh. You never saw that in the original game, did you? Never saw Frostcrag Spire all the way up there, overlooking the entire Providence. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, 1. If I put a 1 at the end of there, it should stop raining for good. What? Who goes? Hello. That is so much more visceral than it was in the original game. I can see why they retained the whole M rating to this game. Because honestly, I thought that if they were going to remaster this game, then they might as well get the T rating back. But after seeing all this, I can see why they kept it. This is not running well whatsoever. But that's on the fact that my main SSD is almost completely filled to the brim, to be honest. That yarn will be useful for later. That you can actually see in these caves, and that's not pitch black like it was on the 360. It is, of course, if you didn't touch the gamma setting at all. Hello. collecting all this food, but I need to just remember to actually eat it on the time. Ah, yes. This has not changed whatsoever. Good to know. Excuse me for 1 second as I get behind your friend here. Okay, that did not work out as well as I thought it would. That wasn't the right spell. There we go. Ow. Okay, holy crud, man. Okay, we might have some problems. Of that too, a little bit of that. I wonder if the potion limit is still here. All right, that one. Next hit, then just go crazy.
That the best you can do?
Oh. Crud. It's nice that they actually tell you when things are breaking on you. And it's a good thing that I got those, it's a good thing that I got those repair hammers earlier. Ow. Could have gone better, but at least I'm still alive. This guy should die with some dignity. There we go. We really need to get that loot menu mod up and running. Just saying, Todd, or whoever's out there maybe listening, has modding experience. That rat is all it took to break my pants. To break my pants. Probably should have sold the steel sword back at town, I just realized. Yes. Nope. Hello. Ran into a mud crab not too long ago. Nasty little bugger. Holy crud. Everybody hide your kneecaps because it's the Duolingo owl. But for real though, hey Catalina, good to see you again. And thanks for stopping by. It is not a Wednesday, but today is a very special day. For the reasons that you're seeing right now. Nope. No. No.
Jump on my sword, white pan!
What if I... Wait, okay, first of all, I have to warm you up. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that.
Accurate pieces.
Bonk. And what do you know? I leveled up again. A chicken jockey is a rare hostile mob in Minecraft, consisting of a baby zombie for its variants like baby drowned or baby zombie piglin riding a chicken. What the crud was that? Oh. See. A rat just triggered that trap, didn't it? It got absolutely obliterated for its trouble. Oh wait, is this? Oh no, wait, no it isn't. This isn't the Endless Abyss of Death dungeon, I don't think. Alright, down we go. Ow. Okay, this time I actually remember to use the spell. There we go. Might just be me, but I kind of wish the automatic health regeneration. Today is Children's Day. I haven't heard of anything like that, but I also know that today is Earth Day. And today is also the day that the new season of Andor comes out, which I still need to catch up on. And today is also the day that this game came out, or this game's remaster came out. This game actually came out like 19 years ago. This game is not too... only just a little bit younger than I am, which is saying something. So I think we are done here. And then after this, we're going to go to the place that Sean Bean really wants to go to eventually, and that's Wayne Priory. Oh, hi. I mean, it'd be rude of me not to. I'm sorry. Wait, get back here. Back here, you punk. That work? There we go. I mean, I have my reasons. Don't ask too many questions. They teach you that in Helldiver training, first thing. Clearly this is related to that. I will never get tired of the sprinting animation. It's so goofy, it's so... it makes the most... it just looks like it makes sense, in a way. Yes. Hey. If I haven't said that this is the best game ever made, then I'm saying it now, that this may or may not be the best game ever made. Just saying. I did say at the very start of the stream, this is my 5th favorite game of all time. And I'm sure it's on the, at the very least, the top 10 list for a lot of them. One of the reasons being which, the DLC that we're about to complete right now. Clearly.
Snock Rabura, owner and proprietor. We board horses and, well, we don't actually sell horses.
Sounds like they got a different person for this. And also, this isn't mentioning the horse armor.
What can I interest you in?
Yep.
You gotta be kidding. Let's see what we've got here.
Okay, cool. I did it. The best DLC in the entire game has been completed. I didn't even have to hand her a note or anything, it just kind of happened. They didn't even make a cool quest line out of it either. Which is a bit of a missed opportunity. But hey, we have a horse now. Yeah. Wait. Is there... No, there isn't. There isn't mounted combat, which is a bit of a shame. Yellow.
Something I can help you with?
You're not Wes Johnson, but that's okay.
If you've got to travel by the 9 Divines, stay on the roads. If you run into trouble, come find me.
Mm-hmm. Yellow. Aren't you the person that I just talked to? Or you're a different orc?
On.
What have you heard?
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder.
Ah, yes.
I
think that happened literally too. What the crud is your problem? Wait, hang on. You know, a certain quest line involves you, okay, never mind. Maybe not here. You!
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've fought and I've lost.
Mm-hmm.
Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
Ah, yes. This is actually a pretty nice quest with a pretty nice reward. It just takes a million years to go fishing, as I mentioned earlier.
Go on and... Wait. Help?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then. I'm a fisherman. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away.
Not those scales.
The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
So uncanny without the slow zoom out dialogue anymore. But yes, kill one slaughterfish and then I think we'll continue on to Waiting Prairie, as Sean Bean would say. Hey. Assuming that my computer can handle it. Because it's kind of imploding under its own weight right now. Wait, hang on. Quest markers might be very, very handy. handy, this quest. Where is it? There it is. Think? Yeah? Unless the quest markers are just straight up lying. Or maybe it's pointing to its general direction. And that the quest markers don't actually... Unless, hang on, what about that clairvoyance spell? This is not helpful whatsoever. Wait a minute. Okay, now there's something. There we go. That's how you do it. Hey. Actually, I'll come back to this later. We're just gonna go to Wayne and Priory now. Go to Wayne and Priory, speak to Joffrey, and then I think maybe halfway or so on our way to Kvatch, I'm gonna wrap it up from there. Spider bounce violently when you continue to look. It always bounces violently. There's another alien ruin in that direction. Abandoned old fort straight ahead, but we're just gonna go straight to along with the main quest. Unless there might be a bed. Might be a bed here somewhere that I'll stop by. Have a sleep. Also, holy crud, I just realized I've been sitting here for quite some time. I know I said I was gonna do this for the entire day, but I still need to eat dinner. Because I'm getting pretty hungry here. That's a problem for future me, though. Is what I would say if I was an irresponsible schmuck. Which, after the release of a new game, sometimes it's okay to be that way. Who goes there? How does a wolf or something around here? That usually appears in this spot. Ah, there it is. Perfect time to level up. You know what? Yeah. It's been a very, very, very long day. Experiencing the Emperor's murder firsthand. And then buying a bunch of things and killing a very highly powerful necromancer too. Willpower is important, both in this game and in life. Then might as well just put everything else in strength. Yeah. What the crud? You know, I think this is a part of the Spell Tomes quest, where just a random conjurer trails you throughout the entire game. Good to know that nothing has changed whatsoever. Holy crud! Okay, I'm taking that and selling that. Thank you, and also your sweet J's as well. What time did I wake up at? Oh, I was interrupted. Okay, that explains why it's still in the middle of the holy moly. Times like these, I wish I was playing on a more powerful computer or the PS5 or something. Ito. Okay, I'm going back to bed. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is this spot right here. Too close. A little bit too close. Let's just get away from there. Ah, yes. One I remember that's a reference to somebody here in the credits of the game. But unfortunately, I didn't get very far. I just saw Todd's name. I pointed at the screen. I pointed at the screen and smiled, and then just immediately quit out of the credits. What? I think I just punched my horse. Oh no, wait, no, I didn't. You're shooting my horse. No. I cast the I win button. You're probably going to be hearing that noise a lot. Sorry about that. Even if with all the super fancy graphics off right now, still just honestly quite immaculate. Make me accidentally hit my horse. I will never forgive you. Okay, you are forgiven. And also dead. Does this? No, it doesn't. I was gonna say Fort Ash, slightly different. It's the lighting. I thought they added a roof to this place or something. I'm about to do funny. Watch this.
Pay up.
There you are.
Else. Good choice.
Actually got away with that. I was expecting him to catch me and then just say it's worthless to him anyway.
This ends here.
You were considerably tanky for a highwayman, but you hit like a paperclip against a steel wall. Then again, so am I. I'm also hitting like a paperclip against a steel wall. Except for this. Why? Still need to find some leather pants around here somewhere. There is a dungeon here, but we are just gonna go straight to Wayne and Priory. Like I said, we... And there was supposed to be a goblin here, but it fell down. Saw it down there earlier. Oh, I did take a course here, but I'm just gonna walk for the rest of the way. Or I guess the equivalent to walking. Okay, that's just cool. Oh, that's visible from pretty much all points of the map. Oh, Frostcraig Spire. Not like we ever saw it in the original game. At least from any point in the map. This is an important spot. I will come back here later. Now, I remember there's usually a modded Khajiit around here named Paik the Truther. Kinda fun not seeing him there for one. These are very important. Magic mushrooms and ingredients for salmon mushrooms. And he's just because. And also be taking whatever is in here. Because this lodge is never locked for whatever reason. And just nobody ever in here. So nobody's ever gonna miss this stuff. I didn't mean to take that or that. Don't need those, just the food. There's the blue sky that I was on sleeping.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name.
Have you heard?
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder.
You and literally everybody else. I will try this again, though.
That's just... I like you. Oh, that's great! You're a big, fat liar. You're pathetic. That's just talk. It's good of you to... Oh, that's great! How's it go again? You're good.
I wonder, actually. Hang on.
Take care.
In the statistics screen, it keeps track of how many jokes you've told. At least in the original game. Just want to know if that's... Ah, perfect. It does. Great. Awesome. Outstanding. Amazing. I wonder what being a vampire looks like in this game. Just because I saw the word Days as a vampire in there. Ow. Crud. Yeah, I just hit my mic stand. My mic arm. My boom arm. On me elbow. Hope I didn't blast the mic out for a second there. You...
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I was there when he died. Nah, I'm just kidding. He gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings?
Mm-hmm.
This cannot be. Let me see it.
Yep.
By the 9. This is the Amulet of Kings.
By the 9. I'm tweaking.
How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Yes.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Mm-hmm.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Can Oblivion threaten us then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
Ask me to find Sean Bean.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket.
Overgrown piece of bread.
Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne.
Where can I find Sean Bean?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. And please, let me know if there's anything you need.
Mm-hmm.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades.
Gimme. Yep. Pants. Leather pants. Been looking for these all game. And I'm not encumbered, thankfully. Yeah. Now we are dripping. Now we are dripping in the I did not mean to do that, crud. I meant to put things in. we'll keep this as just a general all-around chest, though. Which probably means that, just like in the original game, I'll be moving to Apple Watch, I think the house is called in this city. Because it's a nice place, and Coral is a nice town. Alright. Or good to move out. Not gonna take from there. At least not yet. You have anything more to say?
Here. Eranor's the name. Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip.
Yep. Thank you. Alrighty. So, overall verdict so far, with the obvious exception of just my computer not really being able to handle this all that well. If it handled it better though, it's actually pretty dang nice so far. And Bethesda's well, it's recent history as of late, well, we obviously know that's kind of been not super peaking at the moment. It's certainly getting a few of those points back, at the very least. And I feel like the modding community is only gonna make this infinitely better as it goes on. And it's already pretty dang good, I will say. So overall, wish I had a better computer out of 10 to play this on. Might just have to play this on the PS5, like I said earlier, on my brother's PS5, because he also got this game. Because I wouldn't stop talking to him about it, and it's the game before Skyrim, which he spent a lot of time on as well. So obviously he's got to try it out sometime. So, with that being said, I am good with calling this stream here. I don't know if I'm going to be playing this again on stream in the future. I might just have to pray that I get a better computer in the near future. Not that I'm actively seeking one out, so it's probably not going to happen. But also, hopefully they might add some kind of optimization in the future. Or some other form of just patch or something to make the game run better. Because even for a computer that's as young as mine, it's kind of it's starting to implode a bit. Alright, with that said, I'm going to wrap things up for now. With a new save. How seamless is this main menu transition? Alright, cool. Also nice that there's a continue button as well. What happens if I click on this button? No, don't open that. Go away. Never mind, we're not gonna click that button. Alright, like I said though, wish I had a better computer at 10. I just have to enjoy this on the PS5, on my brother's PS5. And overall pretty both happy and or content with the changes that are made. The biggest one that comes to mind, honestly, is just the change to the Lord sign, which is the only one that I can really remember out of all of them. Disappointed in the fact that there are no combat roles anymore. But honestly, as long as they provide some form of like iframes or something in the dodge moves for seasoned acrobats. But my voice is getting tired and also getting very hungry. So I will let myself and also everyone else go for the time being. And the art streams will continue on next week. I'll take tomorrow off on the art stream because honestly, I actually had a plan on drawing something today for Earth Day, but I mean, this came out, so I had to do this instead. So I'll continue doing that tomorrow. So until next time, I will see everybody later. Have a very, very good one. And I hope everyone is enjoying the remaster as much as I am, because it's pretty dang okay. Alright, but for real this time, have a very good one, and I'll see everybody later. Goodbye.